we're down at the generators. A most excellent tour guide we have here.
You guys should be right there.
If you have a pacemaker, this could cause you to die. All the no, seriously, electromagnetic.
I saw the sign outside.
Yeah.
It's true.
I don't know if you believe in electromagnetic forces, but it's real. Never have any metal or any kind of electricity in your bedroom at night. It affects your brain waves.
We'll have some room down here. Those are just coming into the power plant. We've got memories in. All right, we are now standing in the Nevada power plant. Right behind me, outside of the building, is the Colorado River. And on the other side of the river is the Arizona power plant. The two power plants look pretty much the same. The only difference really is they have 9 generators in Arizona. We have 8 here in Nevada. Total of 17 commercial generators. Hoover Dam is over here on my right. I'm pointing at it. It's actually right behind that wall right there. The top of the dam is about 500 feet above our heads. Bottom of the dam is still 200 feet underneath us. Way up at the top, the dam is only 45 feet thick. At its base, it is 660 feet thick. That's 10 feet thicker than this building is long. On the floor down below us here, you see the 8 large commercial generators. Each one of those generators is as tall as a 7-story building. You are looking only at the top 3 stories. Most of each generator is actually underneath the floor down below us. And at the bottom of each one of those generators is a turbine. It's basically a horizontal water wheel. Water comes out of those 13-foot diameter pipes, hits that turbine at about 48 miles an hour. That makes the turbine spin, which in turn spins the shaft, which spins the rotor on top of the generator. It's the rotor spinning around inside those big reddish-colored barrel-shaped casings down there that actually produces the electricity. Now, normally I can't show you one of our rotors because they are inside of the generators. However, you picked a good day to visit because one of the rotors is actually sitting right here on the floor below us. It was removed from generator N6 about 5 months ago now. They had to remove it to get inside the generator to do some repair work. So I can tell you a little more about these rotors. Our rotors are made up of electromagnets, those rectangular things around the outside edge. Each one of those is a magnet. Each one of those magnets, and there are 40 of them on there. Each one of them weighs about 4 tons. When you add the entire weight of all the pieces and parts of that rotor together, you have a piece of equipment that weighs nearly 600 tons. So imagine that inside of a generator spinning at 180 revolutions per minute. At that speed, each one of these generators can produce enough electricity for 65,000 homes. That's about 130 megawatts per generator. Right now it looks like 5 of our generators are actually on and producing power. Those are the ones down there with the lights on top that are lit. Most of the power that we produce here at Hoover Dam, 56% of it goes to Southern California. The rest of it goes to Arizona and Nevada. Now, there's another generator down here below us. It's a lot smaller. It's a different kind of a generator. That reddish-brown piece of equipment down there surrounded by the railing, that's called a Pelton water wheel generator. We have another one of those Peltons in Arizona. Each of them can produce about 2.5 megawatts of electricity. It's not a whole lot of power, but it's very important power because that's what we use right here at Hoover Dam and in the visitor center. We use it for things like this microphone, these lights above our heads, and most importantly for you, the elevators. Tours by having to climb up and down 500 flights of stairs. That particular Pelton water wheel, by the way, is the very first generator ever to go into operation at Hoover Dam. It was started for the first time on September 11th, 1936. It was started by then President Franklin Roosevelt. Now, a moment ago, I told you this rotor down here weighs about 600 tons. So how do you pick up and move something that massive around inside this building? We can't do it with a forklift and a pickup truck. What we can do it with is a couple of our bridge cranes. Down here with the flag hanging from it is one of the original bridge cranes installed in this building in the 1930s. There's a second one right behind it, the end of the building down there. Both of these cranes are original. We use them nearly every day. If we want to pick up a rotor, we have to hook the two of them together, which gives us a crane here now since 1937. And the artwork you see on the floor, there's a couple examples of it in here, all done by artists from Colorado. His name was Alan True. His art symbolizes what we do at Hoover Dam. Things like produce electricity, symbolized right here in front of me. There is an electrical outlet depicted in the art, or maybe that's a toaster, I'm not sure. The big round design behind everyone else back here was meant to symbolize water going through one of the turbines in one of our generators. All right, folks, from here, we're going to head back down that tunnel. Once again, let me get to the front of the group. I need the folks with the wheelchair to meet me.